Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How do you feel today? I wish you will be enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class. That is English for grade 5. We are learning unit number 11, and my dear students, its title is Pari Mahal. So my dear teacher, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet link is given below. You may click it, download it, or you can amend it for your ease. I am going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Our today's lecture, lecture number 13, we will learn about story writing, how we can write a story. So before in English for grade 3, my dear students, you have already learned about the element of story, how we can write a story on page number 82. I hope you remember it. If you may not, so you can watch this video lecture again. Today we are going to learn further about it. Identify the elements of a story, plot, beginning, middle and end of a story with conflict and resolution, human, animal, imaginary character and their role and setting. And after that, write a guided story using the elements of story writing. So today we will learn about these SLOs. So my dear students, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in Al-Quran, Surah Al-Qasas, verse number 3, we narrate to you, O Prophet, part of the story of Moses and Pharaoh in truth for people who believe. So my dear students, this beautiful verse is clearly explaining about the story of Hazrat Musa alayhi salam and about Pharaoh, that how this is the part of, even in Al-Quran, my dear students, we can get a lot of stories related with the life of Ambiya, okay, related with the life of prophets. So this is also a story that we can get. Why we learn story, my dear students? Why we read a story? We read a story to get a conclusion, to get a lesson, okay? So there is a beautiful lesson in this story also. You have to read it, okay? So let's see that. Here is a pre-reading question. Yes, my dear teacher, you have to ask your students to share a story that inspired them a lot and they got a moral lesson. Engage whole class in this activity. So what you have to do, my dear students, you have to come in front of class and you will share your most favorite story that inspired you a lot and which lesson did you get from this story. Pause the video and share this information with your class. Welcome back, my dear students. I hope you have shared which story do you like. So let's see that how we can get a story and which elements are so compulsory. First is its beginning, that where the story is being begun, and next is middle, what happened in the middle of the story and how was the end. These three are parts, elements of a story: beginning, middle, end, okay? And the next is, yes, what is the plot? Means central, where the story is taking place and how, what is the central theme of the story. This is called plot. Conflict mean what happened with the characters, okay? This is called conflict, means which problem that character had to face. This is called conflict. And resolution, resolution mean what happened at the end and how that conflict was resolved, okay? So this is all are parts, elements. And characters means who is the character of the story. It can be human being and it can be an animal, okay, my dear students, they can be the character of story. And setting, setting mean where the story took place, okay? Where the story took place mean what was the place of story, in the jungle, in a cave, okay, on a tree, what was the place. This is called setting. Have you got that? Already we have learned, so it was just brainstorming that how we can get a story into different parts. So now here is, look that there are pictures. So can you judge that what's going on in this picture? Yes, there is a crow flying, and what did he see? Yes, he saw a picture. So let's transform that story into words. There was a crow which was very thirsty. He searched for water everywhere. At last he saw a water pot in a garden. Have you got that? These pictures we have transformed into words, written shape. That was our beginning. Got it? Next is see there. What happened? Oh, can you judge that? The water is too low. And here what he is doing? He is picking some stones and throwing into that pot. Okay, now we are converting. He looked inside the pot. There was a very little water in the pot. The crow saw some stones nearby. He thought of a plan. He picked up some stones. Have you got that? That in this picture it is picking. So now what is this? This is the middle of the story. Got it? And who is character, my dear students? Yes, character is a, what is? Is a crow. Got it, my dear students? Who is character? Character is a bird. He is a crow. And where the story took place, setting? Yes, in a garden. Got it? Good job. Next is see there what happened. Now he is throwing that stones into the pot, and now yes, he is drinking water. Okay, now we are going to convert it into words. He put them one by one into the pot. The water level in the pot came up. Wow, the crow drank the water and flew away happily. Yes, that was the end of the story. Got it, my dear students? Through picture story, how we can convert it, how we can get it through pictures. So how? And there were character was, and how was the beginning, middle and end. Have you got that? How we can get? Good job. So let's perform an activity. You have to call students, my dear teacher, one by one in front of class. Say them to share their favorite story with their classmates through actions. Encourage students to perform confidently and also share their favorite character with reason. Okay? If any character that is your favorite from this story, so that also you will discuss, you will share your reason behind. Okay? Pause the video, my dear teacher, and get this activity from your students in class. Welcome back. Good job, my dear students. I hope students have performed and students have shared their favorite character and their favorite story. So what they have to do now, individual activity, page number 96. Question number 15 is there. Look at the pictures and write a story, the fox and the stork, under the following headings. You will see these pictures, okay, my dear students, and then you will develop a story in your notebook. So my dear teacher, pause the video. First you will discuss this story with your students verbally, okay, orally, and then you will let them write in their notebook. So pause the video and perform this activity in your class. Welcome back. Good job. Excellent work. Now I hope now you can get that how we can transform a story through picture story. So homework is there. Write your favorite story in your notebook that you shared in your class. You can write this story in your notebook. Yes, my dear fellow teacher, this is worksheet. This worksheet link is given below. You should get it and provide it to your students in printed form so that we might be able that how students can write a story using the elements of story. Writing union is strength. This is your worksheet. So what we have learned? Today we learned about story writing. We also learned about all elements of a story that are important to set a story. And in this way we have covered up our this is silo. So my dear students, I hope today's lecture you have enjoyed a lot. So tomorrow with a new lecture we'll meet soon inshallah. Till that time, stay blessed. Thank you so much.